I mean, the priests had a monopoly on the whole sacrificial system of their day. Not only could they charge you for the sacrifice, but they also got to inspect the sacrifices. So if you brought your lamb and you didn't buy it from them, they were sure to find something wrong with it, so you had to buy one from them. And Jesus walks in, and from far away, man, the temple looks great from far away. It's got all kinds of leaves. It's a beautiful place. It's a place of gold and silver. It's a place where ritual is king. But Jesus looks at this place, and He looks at all the rituals, and He looks at all the silver, and He looks at all the gold, and He says, you're missing the heart of this whole thing. This place was built to hold the presence of God. And yet you're keeping people from my presence. And Jesus takes the cords and He drives the people out, and He makes this strong declaration. He says, my house was supposed to be a house of prayer, but you have made it into a den of robbers. He takes this great metaphor from His day. You know, the road from Jerusalem to Jericho was the place where the den of robbers normally hung out. And He looks at them, He says, here's the deal. The temple has become a greater place of risk than the streets to the temple. Tonight, I just want to turn this idea toward us for a moment. Because these are our struggles, right? That no good is not good and not good is evil. And I think the reason this is important to us in this whole story of good and evil is that oftentimes we're people who come to the cross and either return to evil, or we're people who come to the cross and just stay at the cross but don't live. And we find ourselves either with our hands in evil or just staying at the cross. And when we do, for the people who are still involved in the story of good and evil in the world, we find ourselves as an obstruction to the cross, so to speak. Because we're not living, because we're not flipping, because we're doing pencils, the people who are experiencing evil in the world look at us and they say, you are keeping me from the cross. We're embarrassing the cross, so to speak.